Well, we're live on YouTube. I'm sorry, Greg.
Ready? Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Amy.
What is with that? That's just weird.
It's getting Halloween time.
It sounded like a sexy voice.
Oh,
so
I'm trying.
so that's okay. It's neither here nor there. We have with us a very special guest, and we're going to let her introduce herself and tell us a little bit about what she does.
Sure. So I am Susan Light. I'm co-founder of Tumbleweed Publishing, and we are about a year old, and we create decodable readers for grades 2 through 6. I'm a little nervous because
No, don't be nervous.
I have listened to you guys, over the past year.
Aw.
But yeah, so we create decodable readers for neurodiverse learners, kids with dyslexia, with ADHD, autism, and for grades 2 through 6.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
I was talking to you just now, and I go, oh yeah, I have tumbleweed books. She goes, no, you don't. And I'm like, no, I promise you, I do. She goes, not these. I'm like, a little confused. So there might be other people out there like myself. So kind of explain a little bit about that.
Sure, yeah. So myself and our co-founder, Christina Rodriguez, we just started Tumbleweed about a year ago. We had both worked in educational publishing for the past 25 years, and we've worked all over, North America for different publishers, and we wanted to, create our own thing. So we, decided to leave our jobs and create our own, and we wanted to do it the right way at the right time.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. So we knew what we needed to do, and it took a little bit, to get it pulled together, but we did what we wanted to do.
Christina's on my LinkedIn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, we'll see you there. I'm like,
She was stalking you.
Yes.
Yeah, she was. She was coming over here, and every time she came over, you guys were on a podcast.
Yeah.
So,
It's been a little nutty.
I got here yesterday because I had a family emergency. So I was back in Arkansas for a couple of days with my mother. But I got here. She's good. She's fine now. But I got here and just in enough time to relieve Christina to go and watch her daughter's senior night of soccer in college.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
what a
yeah.
leap of faith, though, y'all had to do to leave your jobs to start this new company. I mean, you and I both know what that's like, starting your own company and what the not having that reliable, dependable income that you're used to having, right? So it's
Exactly.
incredible.
Talk to us a little bit about your books. What's your process?
Well, we kind of broke the mold. So this is not anything that anyone has done before.
Okay.
So
May I
it's
see
a
one?
little different. Yeah. This is the Nest Quest.
Okay.
This is at the very, toward the middle of our Base Camp collection. So we have 3 different collections of decodable readers: Base Camp, Lookout Point, and Summit.
Okay.
And Base Camp, and we have a scope and sequence that we carefully follow, of course. And Base Camp is at the very beginning of our scope and sequence. So you can see our scope and sequence at the very back of each book. It's kind of a truncated. Here, this is the
What
the
is up with all
nonfiction-
the clubs?
I know, yeah. So I'm the author of this book. So we are authors as well as
Okay.
co-founders, but we do have some other authors who have worked with us as well. But after the end of each book, we have the truncated scope and sequence that kind of gives the teacher an idea of what they have already learned, what they need to have already learned to be able to read this book.
So when you say scope and sequence, what is it aligned to? Which
A lot of
a
the
bunch of different
bunch of different
multi-sensory.
ones. Yeah.
So OG, obviously, because that's the
Yes,
original.
OG,
That's
yeah.
OG is the OG.
Wilson.
Yeah.
We're aligned to
So I
Wilson.
see like module 1, it's got consonant, short vowels, consonant digraphs, CH, SH, TH.
Those are each different skills. Yeah.
Module tools, welded sounds, digraph, NG, NK. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And what I also liked is
each
the
skill has 2 books too. So one book is fiction and one book is nonfiction. They're connected.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat.
And then we
Oh, that is
separated
neat.
the print from the pictures. So if you look at it, you'll see that they can't guess. They have to decode this. And
Very
then
good.
then they turn the page and they get
That
visuals.
is unique.
I love that.
Okay, I just
You know what
looked
else?
at the book that I have, and it's
This is
what-
connected to the Nest Quest.
So it's what is up with all the clucks, and I opened up to pages 16 and 17, and it's pictures of roosters, and
Yes.
it says
Uh-huh.
chickens cross the road a lot in Hawaii.
Mhm.
They do.
They do. There's
They
a lot of
do,
wild
and
chickens
in
in Hawaii.
Key West, same
Yeah.
thing.
Uh-huh.
I also like
Yes.
this feature at the end of the book that says reflect on your reading. And it says what does Trix plan to do in the story. And it looks like you've got a little symbol here that says read together. So you're
Yes,
encouraging
very
someone to
intentional.
read with
Nice.
the child.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes,
The
exactly.
questions, and then you guys discuss it together.
Right.
When you say read together, is it taking turns choral read or just
No,
discuss?
this
it's
is the
actual
questions.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
comprehension
okay.
questions at the end of each book. So,
I
you
love
know,
that.
we really pay a lot of attention to oral language and comprehension. You know, we don't want them to just decode and not get anything out of it, you know, not comprehend. So we have included all of that in our books.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have
So-
to go get some of these.
Yeah, I
These
guess
are
we're going to go
awesome.
buy.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going shopping over there, too. We got go over to
know.
one aisle and go over to the other aisle.
I do want to point out we have read alouds at the back of each book.
What does that
And
mean?
we
Wait a
have
minute, I want to
the,
see.
the read aloud.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay.
So yeah, so we do have actual read alouds at the end of each book, and so each fiction book has a nonfiction read aloud, and each nonfiction has a fiction read aloud.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
So that's another game changer as
I
well.
love all this.
That's really
And you know,
cool.
in our dyslexia therapy world, and I was saying this to somebody else earlier today, we have what's called connected text. And this is a good way to bring in that connected text as part of our therapy.
Right. Mhm,
That's amazing.
exactly.
That is amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
love
doing
this
great
kind of
work.
stuff.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time we have talked to people, they have just been amazed. You know, they've just been, oh my gosh, why didn't anybody think of this before? To separate the
Right.
text from the pictures and include all of this, you know, in you know, connected books. And yeah, they've just been amazed. It's been wonderful. You know, we just need to get more people to see our books, and once they see them, they'll realize, you know, that
Girl,
These
we
are-
will be on
these are
it.
great.
I'm bringing it into my private practice.
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I would love this.
Well,
Who
yes.
writes your books?
Well, I'm the author of this.
She did this
So,
one too.
yeah. Uh-huh. So that is
Oh.
me right
Susan,
there.
that's awesome. Yes, okay.
That is me. And then Christina has written some, and then we have some other authors. You know, Amy Sroka is one of our authors. She's wonderful. Brian Langdo is one of our authors. We have some wonderful, wonderful decodable book authors who we, you know, really appreciate their expertise. It is a art to write a decodable book. I mean, it is an
I can
absolute
imagine.
art. Yeah,
I can
you
imagine.
you have to have talent. To be
Yeah.
able to
And
do
you
it.
have
yeah.
such a limited, especially the lower level, you have such a limited amount of words.
Right.
And
Right.
and we were talking with somebody else about how to write a decodable book, and you can't rely on AI.
No, you
because you know
cannot.
it kind of takes, even though it's the graphing, the letter, it may not be the sound that's been introduced, and then to
Right.
make it stick with the theme and be enjoyable and continue on, that's a
Right.
whole other level too.
Right. I will say that our fictions have a very clear storyline. You know, they're very engaging, and so you know that's another thing is that they have to be engaging. And
Oh,
they have
yeah.
they have to have characters that the kids can identify with.
Right.
And you know, especially kids that are older, you know, in the older grades, you know, 2 through 6,
Yep.
they don't want to read a baby book.
They do not want,
You
and they don't
know?
want it to look baby on the
Right.
outside either.
And
Yeah.
that was one of our main goals when we first began this. We were like, we want these kids to have books that look just like their peers are
Yep.
reading. We don't want them to feel any different, you
Yep.
know, and so that's what we
Want
our
them to
main
have
goal
that
was
access.
that.
You know, when my when I was still in the school setting, when Harry Potter first came out, that's how long I've been teaching. When Harry Potter first came out in book form, my students, especially my 3rd and 4th graders, they'd walk around with the big Harry Potter book under their arm, and I'm like, "Are you reading that?" They go, "No," because the words were 50 miles long
Yeah.
and made up words. And so they didn't want the Dr. Seuss books because that just doesn't make them feel good about themselves.
Right.
So I love this. This is
Aw,
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. This is amazing.
Yay
No,
for
thank you.
Tumbleweed Publishing.
Oh, thank
Way to
you.
go.
Thank you for having us on.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding
Okay,
me?
so how can they buy your books?
They can go to our website. So
Tumbleweed
it's-
Publishing?
Yep, www.tumbleweedpublishing.com. And we have different configurations.
Do you have ones we can buy today? You do? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, and so yeah, we have different configurations for whatever a teacher or a tutor or even a parent needs.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, so we have groups of
Parent
3,
bags.
6, just one.
Student bags to send home for them to practice with. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah, just
Oh
check
my
out our
gosh.
website, and I'll get with you guys.
Oh.
I want to make sure I get your emails and
Yeah.
send you some stuff.
Oh my gosh, would love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So thank you so much. I'm so glad this panned out. Yeah, I was seeing Christina's and I was like, I can't get over there. I can't because she was like,
can't. She was
goes,
dying
Yeah,
to.
she's
She
like,
really was.
can you walk over there? I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't. It's really busy over here. It's
I
really
know, and she
busy.
couldn't leave because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
She couldn't leave the booth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Oh, Well,
Yep.
thank you so much.
All right, thank
you.
you.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.